Hi, I'm Thomas, and this is Kat, and we're here to present our final project for project management, our little pocket park in downtown Austin.
So this structure that we chose is a small park in downtown Austin. Being a small pocket park, it won't require much site area, but considerations will include it being generally an open site, as well as being in a location easily accessible to pedestrians and in close proximity to a relatively safe community. So the site we chose is in the center of downtown that's located off of a bike path and within walking distance of several new apartment communities in that area.
So, in terms of our design, um, we have this little sketch here that the cat drew of our park and the site that we chose. We have the path going around, and we decided to go with a relatively simple design just for the park overall, just so that we could get something in the community that would have a positive impact as fast as possible.
So in terms of feasibility, we found that similar projects such as the one pictured here cost anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. The real impact of this project is in the life and the interaction, and with that, the health that it will bring to the community around it. The happiness and the social interactions that are inspired by this park will really amount to benefits that measure greater than any amount of cash flow could.
So, in terms of estimating, the bulk of our cost comes from the wood to build the climbing structure. Um, and we went through a pretty tedious process of finding the cost data for this, but we got it from Texas Timber Price Trends. We kind of narrowed it down to Central Texas and then took those numbers for our wood cost. And then the bolts to connect the wood, we just pulled up those prices from Home Depot. And same for the the stain and the wood stain.
And when it came to life cycle costing, it was pretty simple. All we really took into consideration was the cost of materials and labor, which is constant over the 15-year period, as well as maintenance. And that total came around $43,000, and our EUAC was around $2,900.
So here's our schedule. We split it up into a simple 8-step path as according to the rubric. We ended up spending most of the time in the front end planning things out, picking the site, and then designing it. And then the bulk of the time spent in the end was spent in the estimating. And all in all, it took about 10 hours for us of our work to complete this project.
Here are some visuals of what our construction process looked like in building our park.
So overall, the project did go very smoothly. Two main challenges that we kind of ran into. One, we talked about how estimating was a bit tedious. It was hard to find accurate and reliable data about wood in our area. We just had to sort through a lot of different long spreadsheets and stuff. So that was tedious. And then site selection was difficult because it is such a small, compact site in um, an already developed urban area. So it was difficult to find a real life site that we could tie to this project. Favorite part is probably construction, as you can see here. That was definitely the most enjoyable. And then least favorite, probably estimating, just because of how long it took and how tedious it was to sort through all those things. Um, but yeah, overall, the project went really smoothly. We had a great time doing it. Um, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you so much for having a great semester, and I hope you have a great semester next semester.